Hello guys, and welcome to the Speedrun 63 100% tournament. This is the last match of the first round, and it's between Tomothy and Aaron. Tomothy is currently 6th place on the leaderboard with a 628, and Aaron is currently 17th on the leaderboard with a 656. Allow the players to warm up a little bit, and hopefully this match is going to be really fun. If you have any questions about the game, just let me know and I can try to answer them in the meantime. Basic premise of this game is that it's a 2D version of a mash of Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and a tiny bit of Super Mario Galaxy thrown in there. And yeah, there's a lot of advanced tech that you can have just using the somewhat lackluster abilities of Flash and the programming skills, because this is a 2009 Flash game, and this is I think one of Bruno's, the developer's, first games that he made to completion. To be fair, it is a significant improvement over the beta versions of this game, so gotta give him improvement for the improvement. Sorry, gotta give him never mind. You know what I was trying to say. Yeah, Tomothy got some potential issues there. Oh, he's got a 58? Okay, he's moving. A 58 for Bowser 3 is nutty. Stand by where we have a few technical difficulties, but the runners are ready for the race, and they can send the race time GG. Yeah, I think I would be able to do something about it, but there is just there's just no live split on his Twitch page, so I don't know what to do. Sorry about that, everyone. We might have to go off the race time, because we don't have a timer. TG and Soak didn't race, but TG forfeited, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the bracket real quick. Yeah, so in the standings, he unforfeited. Okay, so I guess this is not the last match. For some reason I was under the impression that they forfeited, but apparently not. Well, good luck to both runners. Should be a pretty fun match. I know both players haven't been extremely active recently, so a lot of random things could happen. This game, while being pretty short for the 100% category, has a lot of things that can use you quite a bit of time. Mainly dying an extra time in Bowser 1. Entering SOTM, as we saw, happen in the Majoog match, which was super unfortunate. What else could happen? Dying quite a bit. You can die in a lot of places, especially huge rooms if things go poorly in huge room 2. Falling off right before fake Bowser. That, yes, Majoog entered SOTM. That's how he lost the third race. Yeah, 8-12 soft lock. Actually, that's not 8-12, that's 8-11. But, shh, we don't talk about that. I don't blame you, because it's 8-10 and then 8-10B. Or 8-10-B. Yeah. Yeah, and then space can be a huge space moment. And the biggest time loss in the entire game, I'm pretty sure, is zipping out of balance in Escape 2, but hopefully no one does that. You have to severely mess up the room in this... yeah, you have to severely mess up Escape 2 for that to happen, but it's not impossible. So... Oh, nice. We got everyone's timers ready. Instead of room code. That's one of the nicer things about the newer version of Practice Hack. You don't have to input the name, because that used to be a thing that you had to do. You had to input the code name for it rather than what we call it, but now there's certain aliases for it. Excited to see who you're gonna face in the next round. Yeah, this is who you face next round. I didn't realize that. Looks like Tomothy forgot to start his timer, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But they're going off through tutorial 1, and there's nothing that can majorly lose time here, except for just RNG factors. Because in this game, birds and enemies are slightly random. Birds are more random. Enemies can move in certain directions. Yeah, there is IGT, but he did forget to start his timer, so just the visual timer that you see at the bottom will be off, and it's fine. Both of them are going for the tutorial to skip route, which includes getting a shine from Eddie so that you can unlock a life counter, which allows you to game over. And they're going to be dying intentionally 4 times before the Bowser 1 fight, and then they will subsequently die after collecting the key so that they can return to the castle without having to do tutorial 2. And yes, Eddie is the toad that you get the first shine from. So right here, there's intentionally dying 4 times because it's faster to die here than it is to do in the fight. And you're going to be seeing that that Tomothy is doing down warps. Down warping, though it's not like necessarily a warp, it's diving off a ledge and then sticking to the ledge so that you have a downwards trajectory and velocity when you go off it instead of going straight. Now, those are usually really precise unless you have setups for them, and luckily for this one, there is a bufferable setup if you use medium quality. And yes, the quality does matter when you play this game. So you're going to see certain players have different preferences, and there are certain strats that only work for very certain qualities. So, and Tomothy got key skip. Key skip requires pausing when you're on top of the key and then backflipping. There are other ways of doing it, but the easiest way is setting yourself up beforehand so you can buffer the pause rather than doing a frame-perfect pause. And they're just going to be making their way through the castle now, and going to Bowser 3. If you're wondering why the runners didn't just go directly to Bowser 3, they needed to collect the Bowser 1 key, so that they... Oh, and Aaron falling down. But they need to collect the key so that they can get the rocket and turbo nozzle. Tomothy with a nice Ogmog. That's the strat for outside that he went for. It's the fastest one that people go for in runs. And also getting Bowser 3 reds. The reason he's able to rocket multiple times there is because he is doing something called an air rocket, which is going through a semi-solid for 1 frame, and the game will refill your nozzle energy. You see Aaron doing it right now. And Aaron is about to do a double rocket, which is pausing the same frame that the rocket goes off and allows you to rocket twice. And they're going to go into the huge rooms right now, which Tomothy is done with the first one. And this part is considered definitely the most intense movement portion. And a lot of bad things can happen, so hopefully the runners both play well. Ooh, Tomothy cutting a little bit... Oh, Tomothy playing it really close there. Hopefully he doesn't die in the zip. Okay, that's good. Yeah, 212 with 2-2 skip? Yeah. Ooh, Aaron falling down. Let's hope he... Oh no, is Aaron gonna die? Ooh, and Aaron's dead. That's super unfortunate. You'll see Tomothy right now going through fake Bowser. It is essentially just an auto score with a little bit of RNG with how many fireballs are spit out by Bowser. So he got a 4 fireball, which for this phase is... The 4 fireball is this 3rd fastest. It still saves a little bit of time over doing the normal manip. Ooh, and getting good RNG there too. So Tomothy went for double manip there. Generally, players will go underneath Bowser to force him to ground pound, but on the first attack of each phase, it's actually fastest to have Bowser shoot fireballs, depending on what the RNG is. So here, Tomothy is going to spin in the air to avoid touching the ground before the cutscene starts, so that he can have control during it, and that's why it's called a Fake Bowser cutscene skip. Now we're to space, which is probably the most RNG section of the run, and see if Tomothy can get a clean one. Looks like good RNG for a nice Digna space. That's what we call that cycle right there. See what he does for space 2. Playing it pretty safe. Oh, nice dive. Ooh, kind of interesting. Space 3. Comes out with a 510. So that is... Wait, a 510? Well, this is... Sorry, not a 510. I was looking at his timer. I was like, there's no way he's going that fast. Still sub-7 pace, though. Commentator confused about the timer, forgetting that the timer didn't start on time. Ooh, Aaron getting really unfortunate RNG and movement in space 1. Oh no, that's super unfortunate. Yeah, space 1 is quite tragic. I think that's his 2nd death based off his life. He's died 3 times this run based on his life counter, so 2 in space 1 and 1 Hedron 2, which super unfortunate. Space is super brutal, especially space 1, because you only have hover. And the meteors are quite infamous for being horrible for runs. Kill a lot of good attempts. Tomothy making his way through escape, and looks like he's getting a nice sub-7. 653. GG's to Tomothy. That is a very good time for a tournament. It actually beats out. Oh, actually, no. Wait, let me check. Let me check something real quick. Does that tie? That might tie Aaron's PB. Okay, so it doesn't tie Aaron because Aaron used RTA timing while Tomothy used IGT timing. But depending on the frame alignment, this did tie Aaron's PB. So it's either tied with Aaron's PB or one frame off Aaron's PB, which is pretty insane. So hope Aaron closes out strong and can come back for a good attempt next match, because there's definitely things that can go better for him. Space definitely just went horribly wrong, and hopefully he can do better on this next run. Aaron had a 656. Oh, you're right. I, for some reason, just missaw the fact that it had 656 and just looked at the decimal. We don't talk about that. Commentator is very, very good at math. And GG's to Aaron on the 835. So yeah, that beat Aaron's PB about 3 seconds then. So it's a ROM hack. The game is actually a Flash game made in 2009. So not a ROM hack, but it's completely made from scratch. Well, I would say completely from scratch. A lot of the assets are ripped from games and other places, but programming and such is not based on anything that was made by Nintendo. Yeah. So in between races, make sure to drop a follow for both these runners. !R in the chat. For those who are a little bit more in the community, you might know Tomothy not for his RTA runs as much, even though he is a top runner for RTA runs, but he's actually arguably the most talented or hardest working caster out there. He keeps a lot of his work hidden more compared to our other main caster, Potato. Potato generally is dealing with 100%, our 100% tasks that we're doing. Generally, Tomothy works more in the 90%, and currently is working on the no meter skips task, or the for NMS for short. And he's been doing a lot of hard work there, so that's what Tomothy's mostly known for. But he's also an incredibly talented runner as well. Yeah, start your timer this time, Tomothy. Don't confuse me. I'm an old man. That's the muscle memory habit of not using splits. We love global hotkeys. So true, man. I'm just super used to not, like, even using splits for this game because of the in-game time hack that Tomothy's using. So, I mean, compared to these youngsters, Grampster. Oh gosh, here we go. We got last time it was Yapster, and this time it's Grampster. And I'm never gonna get a break. Oh, these kids these days have no respect. Yes, I definitely saw him with your Yapster. Don't worry. That will put you 6 feet under already. So true, Falcon. So true. Respect your elders. we can just say that I'm old in comparison to how long I've been playing this game. Well, compared to others, at least. I've been in the community for not super long. Oh, and the race is off. But yeah, I've only been here for like 4 years, so it's not too bad. And they're off on tutorial 1 again. Let's see how the RNG treats them. Ooh, both runners getting pretty decent RNG. It's something funny about those cork boxes that broke in room 2 is that they're very well programmed, and sometimes you can ground pound on top of them and they don't break. It is very well programmed. Pretty clean tutorial 1s from both runners. And let's see what eddy times they get. Generally, one of the normal splits for a normal split for runners is seeing what fade out they get for this eddy shine here, and that's a 57 and a 59. So very, very close and pretty fast. We're gonna see Tomothy, I think, go for the down warps here as well. He's gonna be changing his. Is he changes? Yep, he changes his quality to medium. Now you're going to see that he didn't actually like click on the quality portion, but he actually did that through the right click. And you might be thinking, oh, these downwarps that Tomothy's doing, they must save so much time. You know, they look so fast. They save 1 frame each. Yeah, that's the state of this game. Is like, oh man, you know, that looks so fast. Never mind, it's only a frame time save. But there are a faster version of them that you can do with glitch with gamer dives that doesn't require that. But no glitch. That's for the unbuffered version that you found called gamer dives. But with the buffered version, it saves a frame. I'm pretty sure. Both players getting key skip nicely. Let's go. Yeah, gamer dive saves like a second total. Yeah, buffer throws, yeah. If you get enough distance on the second throw, you can buffer the third throw and not have to spin at all. Oh man, that looks so fast, LDP route. We're not going to make LDP route tricks today, okay? Oh man, Tomothy's on pretty good pace. Doing Ogmog once again. Looks like there's about a 7-second difference. Ooh, and Tomothy messing up main hall, so Aaron has a good opportunity to catch up here. And he does. This is back to being a lot closer. Only a 3-second difference now. Let's see if Aaron can catch up during huge rooms. So they're collecting... Oh, and Tomothy bonks! And Aaron's back in the lead. And Tomothy bonks again! This is a race, folks. Yeah, 1-second difference. This is huge. Oh, but Aaron taking damage on the bomb. Oh, but Tomothy messing up the bullet bill section, so they're back to being about 2 seconds apart. Oh, but Aaron misses the zip! Is he gonna die too? I don't actually know how you're supposed to go through this section without taking damage. Oh no! And he's dead again! So unfortunate. Oh, Tomothy getting a 2 fireball. Nice. Aaron missing the zip again. It just doesn't seem to be his day. And he dies again. That's unfortunate. A little bit of a slow hit from Tomothy, but yeah, that's going to be the race unless something really unfortunate happens to Tomothy here. Dare I say frame perfect death? that definitely hurts. So even after all of that, Tomothy's still exiting with a 502 space entry. It's entry, so definitely still sub 7 pace, technically. Ooh, and takes damage, so it's not going to be a Digno space this time, but... Ooh, and misses the double rocket. Does he know the backup? Ooh, he does know the backup. Just not the fast one. Yeah, sub 7 still... He keeps hitting the fly guy there, which is very interesting. It's still sub 7 pace. 659 is free. So true, man. Dive within the space scares you. That dive used to not scare me, but then I started running with Luigi, and Luigi has a lower hitbox. So that, like, visually, I would like, oh man, that should work, and it just doesn't work. It's amazing. See how Aaron's space goes. Ooh, and Aaron falls down again. Let's see if you can close it out without dying. There we go. Space 2 went pretty well for him. Doing more air rockets as prescribed earlier. Another air rocket there. And pretty good Space 3. Still on sub 8 pace. Oh, Tomothy missing the double rocket. That's going to be on the sub 7 dreams. Still probably a 7 flat, though. Or 701. GG's. Would have been a 7 flat if he didn't miss the last input for a Sling Star skip. But yeah, that's why you do damage boost. Yeah, damage boost is definitely a lot better for races. I personally always have done double rocket, and I missed it in one race, but I don't think I've missed. That's the only time I've ever missed it on PB/ race. 2 LDP for the fans. If their runners want to do a short meme run, they can, but we might not have time to do that and interviews. So if they want to do both, they're gonna have to make it pretty short. But you know, assuming LDP goes well, it should be really short. See how Aaron closes it out. Seems to be on low 8-minute pace. For a strat that we call Mogus SSS. Didn't get it though. Seems he jumped a little bit off on the first jump, but GG's to Aaron on the 805. It's hard to close out runs that have deaths in them, and he maintained his cool pretty well there, especially after the whole Huge Room 2 and Space 1 incidents. So GG's to both runners, and if they want to do a meme run, they can, but it's gonna have to be a pretty short one. Showcase the viewers. Showcase the viewers. Wait, hold up. VP for the viewers. Essentially. No meme racer interviews today? Gotcha. Well, thanks everyone for stopping by. GG's to Tomothy on the 2-0. And means Tomothy will be facing Glitch. Glitch Gamer in the next round, and Aaron will be facing... Who will Aaron be facing? Aaron will be facing April. April. So, those two matches should be quite fun and close. So, this will be exciting. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and disregard the fact that I said that this was the last match of round 1. There is still one more match between the Gaming 100 and Stoic. So, thanks for stopping by, guys, and tune in next time to see some more SMR63 action. Peace.